one of the best in the world today.
This is going to be one hell.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. You can really hold that thought. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Good counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Beautiful counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Frampton in that last. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Oh, boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch, counter punch. Where's the jab? And Sonny Edwards is down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods. Took him out.
One, two, three, four, 5.
Talk about Edwards in that last round.
Don't worry about that
And there's the bell for round three. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Both men step back for just a moment. A lot of effort being exerted here. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Incredible work rate. Nice counter shot. That hook's blocked. Perfect counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he scores with the counter. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. Despite what the judges score called. Did you see that? Sonny Edwards took that really bad. Let's talk about Frampton. There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Some big trouble here for Showtime Sonny Edwards. How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Holding nothing back here in the round. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.